beautiful.
Yes. Come on. Tinker's house isn't far.
Wow, what's that?
It looks Japanese.
Oh, it's the Japanese garden. Tinker said there was one near his house, but I didn't believe him.
You never believe him.
Come on. Let's take a look, shall we?
So beautiful.
These trees must be ancient.
It'd be a wonderful place to have a picnic.
I'll second that.
Well, we haven't time. We're already late. Come on. Julian, Dick, hello.
Hello, Tinker.
Hello, George.
Oh, hello. How's mischief?
He's fine. Still up to mischief, though.
Naturally.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Come on, Tim. Just think, a whole week to ourselves.
3 cheers for brainy fathers.
I just feel sorry for Mother, having Father and Professor Hailing under her feet. No offence, Tinker.
What I'm afraid of is growing up like him. You know, one sock yellow, one sock blue.
And forgetting meals. At least your father doesn't shout as much as mine.
He did before he left. And nobody, absolutely nobody's to go into that tower.
Well, can't we?
Oh, I'd love to climb it. Reminds me of your lighthouse.
Could do with a lift if you ask me.
I'm surprised he doesn't own one. So this is it.
Wow. This is his latest experiment.
And top secret. His greatest idea yet, he says. Still working on it.
And he's just left it lying here. That's what Father did. And had it stolen.
The door's double locked, remember?
And would you like to try climbing up from down there?
No fear.
What a noisy clock. Doesn't he mind it ticking when he's working? Father would. He can't stand a dog barking, let alone a clock ticking. Can he, Tim?
I expect he's too excited by his experiments to notice.
It's not my idea of exciting, being stuck up here all day. I'm going to be an explorer.
Talking of which, we'd better start setting up camp.
I thought we'd camp in my field.
You name it, you've got it. Lighthouse, tower, and field.
Well, I do. It's mine. Father gave it to me.
Was that before or after he bought you the lighthouse?
I don't care whether you believe me or not. I own a field.
Who cares if Tinker owns a field or not? At least we've got somewhere to camp.
What on earth?
Look. Tapper's travelling circus.
Oh, yes. They were staying in my field.
Circus? I like circuses.
Me too. I suppose we can still camp there.
I don't see why not.
Will it be safe? What if there's lions and tigers?
Oh, yes. Poking their heads in the tent while you're sleeping.
I think we'd better go and have a word with Mr. Tapper.
Hey! A monkey wants to join the circus? Do any tricks, can he?
You look out or it'll bite you.
Not me. I can make any monkey in the world come to me. And chimp and gorilla.
Well, you can't make mine, so just you...
See?
Oh, you two just behave yourselves. Hello, Jemima. Now, what's going on here?
Go and set up camp. Tinker and I'll deal with this.
Of course you won't bother us.
We'll be on the other side of the gate, so we won't be in your way.
Well, you won't be in our way. We won't be in your way. And, Jeremy, be nice to them. I just think it's nice for you to have some kids over. Why don't you fetch Charlie and go over and help them?
Who's Charlie?
Huh? You'll see. Oh, and I'll tell you what. Come over later and bring the others. Might show you a thing or two, I dare say.
Thanks, Mr. Tapper. That'd be wizard.
I'm dead beat.
Come on, Charlie.
It's a chimp.
Isn't he lovely?
Everything's sorted. Meet Jeremy and Charlie.
Which one's which?
Cheek! We've come to give you a hand. Strong as 10 men, ain't you, Charlie? What's his name? I better introduce him.
Mischief.
Charlie, meet Mischief. Mischief, meet Charlie. Right, pass us that bag. And that. Right, where do you want them?
How about here? Camping rule number 1. Never pitch a tent under a tree.
I just thought it would be cosier.
As long as we're not hit by lightning.
Well, it's still a nice and handy tree to climb if a tiger comes.
It's lovely. But it's not a very big circus, is it, Mr. Tapper?
We come early, haven't we, Grandad? The others will follow.
Just one last look at the old place.
Why last? Every 10 years, I thought.
Things aren't what they were. I mean, there aren't the places to pitch nowadays. As a matter of fact, this is one of the last places left. And here it's only once every 10 years.
What? So you'll have to close down?
Oh, it was all tappers in the old days. Nowadays, what? There's just 4 of us left. There's Jeremy and me, and there's Monty and Winks.
The clowns? Where are the clowns?
One and the same thing. Monty and Winks, clowns and acrobats. And I'll tell you something, they're going to feel it hard.
Might not happen, Grandad.
That was a good trick, Mr. Wu.
Now, there's a man who keeps himself to himself. Mr. Wu, come and show the young uns what else you can do. He's marvellous with figures, he is. Works them out in a trice.
My father's wizard at figures too. He's an inventor.
Ah, an inventor. What does he invent?
Anything. He invented the SCO wheel, if you've heard of that, and the electric trosimon.
Really? Yes, I've heard of those. Your father must be a very, very clever man.
He is. It was even in the paper about it. And Father was furious. He's in the middle of his greatest...
Mr. Wu, can we give you a sum?
Of course. Ask me anything you like, I will give you the answer at once.
Well, how about multiply 63,342 by 8,953?
The answer in figures is 567100926.
Crumbs. Can't even remember the question, let alone get the answer.
And there's no need to check up either. Right every time, eh, Mr. Wu?
What about 602,491 multiplied by 352?
It's making me dizzy.
The figure is 212076832.
You must be very clever.
No cleverer than your father.
How'd you do it?
Ah, that is my secret. Just as I'm sure your father has his secrets. Surely he must be afraid of them being stolen.
Not really. The tower's a very safe place, and besides, the doors are...
Who threw that?
Ah, I expect that was Charlie. Charlie, come. My friend, come.
We'd better be going, Mr. Tapper.
We better make sure we've got everything for tonight.
Come on.
Goodbye, Mr. Tapper. And I hope your circus doesn't have to close down.
Are you mad? Couldn't you see that man was trying to pump you for information?
He wasn't.
I hope I never give away my father's secrets.
I didn't. You could have told him where the stuff is hidden. I don't like him, and I don't trust him.
Perhaps you'd better sit up all night and guard the tower.
Shut up, all of you. Camp in the field if you want. I'm going to sleep in my own bed. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I brought some extra sausages for breakfast.
We've had it, thanks.
Have you checked the tower?
Of course not. I've got the keys, haven't I?
Well, I think we should. We were left in charge, you know.
They're going to the village, I expect. Drum up an audience.
Let's go with them. Shall we?
No. I think we should check the tower.
See? I still think we should check.
They might be circus folk, but they can't fly, you know.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, look, the little clock's gone. So it has. But who'd steal that?
Those papers on his desk. His latest experiment, they've gone. No. Look. Half of them are still here. But why would anyone only take half? Well, it won't much good to whoever it was. Not without these.
Bring them. Come on, everybody.
Timmy!
We'd better report it to the police.
No. I was meant to be looking after the house, and if Dad finds
We'll
out...
be in big trouble. It'd serve you right.
Come on, George. We solved mysteries before.
That invention. It's top secret. What if it gets into the wrong hands?
I vote we solve this one ourselves.
You can't walk around with those stuffed up your jumper, that's for sure.
And you can't hide them in the house. Too risky. Give them here.
Time for a powwow.
What have you done with them, George? I don't think anyone will look for top secrets in a pile of old comics somehow.
Not good enough. We need to find somewhere really safe. Away from here.
I've got it. The Japanese garden.
Brilliant. Let's go.
No. Wait. If the thief's someone from the circus,
It must be. Those clowns, I bet.
whoever it is will be watching. If we all disappear, that person will notice and follow. So I'll go.
Why do you always have to do everything?
Dick, I've told you before. I'm the oldest.
And a boy.
Well, yes, that too, as it happens.
Well, I think I should go. I can ride a bike faster than you.
You can't.
You can.
My idea. I'll go.
Good old George.
All right. You get off, George.
Good luck, George.
Come on, Timmy.
Who's there?
Mr. Wu, what are you doing here?
I was merely taking a walk with my friend Charlie. Pardon me if I interrupted you. Charlie, come.
That's torn it. I bet he heard.
Well, George is gone. We can't do much now.
I still think I should have gone.
Come on, Dick. There's plenty of things we can do here, like find out how the thieves got in the tower for a start.
from?
You don't suppose...
They were climbing trees yesterday.
And who is it who wanted to camp under a tree? More cosy.
The tower!
They could have climbed it.
Don't know. We don't know how good they are.
They are the Tapper family, remember?
And the circus needs money.
And your father's inventions must be worth thousands of pounds.
Well, I vote we go and do some detective work.
Ladders? Yeah, plenty.
Can you show us?
Well, here's one.
Not long enough.
For what? Oh, wait till you see this one. It's almost as high as the circus pole. It takes 3 men to carry.
Have you got any more?
No, not till the others come. What do you want a ladder for, anyway?
Nothing.
Morning, Missy.
Morning, Mr. Tapper. It's a lovely van, isn't it?
Oh, it's home sweet home to me, and has been since I was a nipper. Would you like to have a look?
Yes, please.
What about the others?
Yes, please.
Oh, come on then.
We'll stop and keep an eye on them. They've gone.
Have you seen Mr. Wu? He's disappeared. And poor old Charlie's really down in the dumps. I've never seen him like this before. Come on! See what I mean?
Poor thing.
Let's see if we can cheer him up.
What?
The clock. It was Charlie. Charlie did it.
Did what?
Not the clowns.
Mr. Wu. George is on her own.
Come on, quick.
Well, whoever it was you said was bringing the rest of the papers doesn't seem to be turning up.
They will, never fear.
The ones I've got are no good without the rest. Wouldn't get a penny for them.
I tell you, someone will bring them. I overheard them.
You're not much of a thief, are you? Taking half, leaving half.
I'm not a thief at all. I did not steal the papers.
You got someone else to do your dirty work, huh?
I merely used my ears and my cunning. So many people are stupid, my good friend.
I am not your good friend, as you will discover if the papers don't turn up soon.
Ah!
What?
Timmy, come back!
The girl! Yeah, I thought that boy.
Get off! Get him off!
You let my dog alone!
What's the game? Who is this?
Don't dare kick him.
Easy now. Easy. So, they sent you instead? Where are the papers?
I haven't got them.
Hand them over.
I've hidden them.
Well, then you better take us to them.
I won't. I won't!
Well, unless you would, like me to shoot your dog.
No. No. All right. Come on, Timmy.
And, no tricks, huh? Or else...
Well, it's not far now.
Oh no, look!
The letter's passed. It's urgent.
Have you seen George?
And Mr. Wu.
Oh, please, let us pass.
Say something, can't you?
There.
Where?
I hid them in those bushes.
Well, then you had better get them out. Go! They'd better be there. For her sake. And yours. Hurry, you hear me? After her. We've lost her.
She can't escape. Don't be a force, the police.
Timmy, attack!
Thank goodness you're all right.
You're an idiot, George. What if they'd caught you?
Not us. Ate him.
What about the papers?
Well, they're still there, waiting for the police. I'm not an idiot, you know. Whatever you say.
Oh, well done, George.
Not bad, George.
There's one funny thing. I heard Mr. Wu say that he didn't actually steal the papers.
Well, he didn't.
So who did?
Charlie. Charlie the chimp.
What?
Tell you about it later.
Yes, well, it's a sad day for the circus because he was a good magician. But you know, I never did like the man. Ah, well, we'll see it through. We always do.
I'll look after you, Charlie, while he's in prison, won't I, boy?
He ought to be in prison too.
We thought Monty and Winks were in it too.
Well, they could probably climb that tower.
Of course, they're always around.
And I never said anything. Spooky.
Well, of course not. When did you ever hear a clown speak?
Of course.
What asses we were.
I tell you what, I'm going to ask my father if you can come every year, not just 1 in 10.
How about it, Grandad?
Roll up, come to town for circus!
No! Clowns don't speak!